Oh, hello. This is Saul, and it is January 6th, 2026. I'm here again with my friend, live stream buddy Wombat, and we are going to do a couple more bugs today. I only have, I think, about an hour today, so we'll see if we can't get a couple things done. So, first of all, one of the things that we went to yesterday and did was we looked at this jump to first row and column with GO, and then I suggested we should make this be a little experimental Vim compat thing that makes it easier for people. And I think and Davey Wales responded. Actually, we got 2 thumbs up. I guess Frozen Krantz and Davey Wales both like the idea of having a way to make Vim commands or Vim-like commands more accessible, so we're going to add that. So we're going to merge this. I think that, yep, bind key, go to go home. That's fine. And I think this is, I'll just take this. This is great. Thanks very much, Davey Wales, for making this happen. Okay, so I'm going to merge this and then pull it. Merge, base merge. Is there 2 commits? 1 commit. Okay, 1 commit. And then I'm going to pull it over here. I'm going to make sure that I'm... Oh, that's right. I was working on that. I got a couple of things in the queue here. But I wanted to start with this. We're going to pull... I don't think I have anything in here. Oh, I do have some things in here. Okay, well. I do... that's right. Yesterday when we left it, we had repeating working in this base case, but now we want to make it work for much larger data sets. But for the moment, though, we pulled this one, and I'm going to just edit experimental compat. I want to remove some things from movement into there because these 2 are legit. Page. Oh, hey, Anya. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I only have about an hour today myself, but yeah, we're just making a couple of small changes. David Wales got back to us on this PR I just merged. We're going to do the Vim compat idea. Standard have page movement. And so that's, oh, I don't read the comments there. And I don't have the comments after any of these, to be honest, but okay. And now what's funny is that it's kind of tempting to be like, well, actually, Control F, Control B, and GG, and capital G, these are all Vimisms. I should move all of them, I mean, even maybe the HKJL, but we allow, these are the standards, so I think for now we can just leave them. And also the Control 6 or Control caret. Other ones that people come by or come up with that we can't support because they conflict with existing key bindings, now they have a place to go. So that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to there. I could move, I'm going to leave the go page down half in here. I mean, I could move into, I put it in here. I'm tempted to move all over there. I'm not going to be, I'm just going to keep this simple for now. So add them to there. This is going to be Vim, compat, move. Okay, this move it. Move the page half bindings to Vim compat. And that's going to be for 2927. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. Easy peasy. So we do have a couple of responses here. That one's closed. I approve. Oh, I just approved this one. I'm just going to take this one here. Well, we'll wait for a response on that. And so we have a response on this store sheet names in a hidden column thing, which we can talk about. I think that we have a, see here, Rosencrantz says append already has it, and I use it all the time with append concat sheets. Full and merge sheets do not. So we could add this feature to full and merge. Now I think this exact commit won't make it. I'm gonna let MIDI Chef sit on that for a little bit and see if he wants to, or if he's able to update it himself. Okay, so maybe we do go back to the repeat stuff we were working on yesterday. I'm gonna have to do a little bit to load it into my own context window here. So let's see, stash pop, and let's see here. So right now we've got, well, that's all it was. That's all I added here was, I think I actually have to add the progress. Yeah, I have to add the progress regardless. Oh, I actually have to add all these. Okay, we're going to rebase. Well, we're going to fix this up. We're going to add this. I think we always want the last command to be repeated on this sheet. So that sheet equals sheet is valid, and so is the progress. I mean, obviously we need to have that because it's being used later. So we're going to fix up the repeat stuff and then rebase. To be honest, I probably should squash these both. Like neither one of them, well, the first one's not valid now without the second one. So I'll move this up. And maybe we do wind up fixing that up ultimately. But we are still having an issue, I believe. If we do this, I mean, if I select it, if I select everything, actually, we're not going to do it for a million. We're going to do it for a million. We're going to do 1 million here. So if I load this entire million rows, and then select everything, edit one of these, and then do a repeat input selected. So first of all, it puts all the queued commands in there. That doesn't take too long, but then it executes them all, right? And so that's the issue that we're seeing here. And actually, I think, okay, we're gonna try, this is kind of madness here. Okay, we're gonna try doing that same thing without having something in between. So this was here, where are we here? Execute commands. Basically what's happening in this main loop is we're basically we're doing all the work. We're getting a keystroke, drawing the screen, getting a keystroke, and then afterwards we play this next queued command. We only played one. We only played one next queued command. There was a while loop in here so that you would play them all, but then of course playing them all is also a problem. But maybe we want to play more, maybe it's like we play some large number of them. Honestly, we're redrawing in between here, but this, we may want this draw all here. I'm not sure. Actually, is this, you know, it might not be drawing everything. It might be drawing things only once every, no, that's not true. It's drawing between every cycle here. Oh, or, I see. If there are no keys. Wait. Oh, I see. If there's no screen, it has to be drawn. Okay, that's fine. Or there's no pending keys. Why? If there's pending keys, we don't want to draw? I'm not sure that makes sense. Or it's been a long time since we've drawn. But I'm kind of wondering if it shouldn't be always waiting this amount. So what if it was, we're going to try this just to see what it's like. If it's longer than this. Hello, Abraxasnosis. Nice to see you. I understand, Anya, no problem. See you later. Good luck today yourself. Welcome, Abraxasnosis. Trying visited for my day trading journal stats. Thanks for telling me I'm cool. Well, I hope that it works out for you. I'm very curious. What format do you store your day trading journal stats in? Out of curiosity. Meanwhile, I'm working on this issue here. Seeing if this is going to change anything. So, 1,000,000 rows, and like I said, we do a selection, we do the same test we were doing before, we edit something, we do repeat, input selected, and it queues up all these functions, which I'm okay with that taking some time because you can still move around. And then we'll see, it is a little faster, but not that much faster. Ugh. It's way too slow. Okay, am I going to have to profile this dang thing? Because really, if I don't do it, see, if I do it the other way, if I do it this is using repeat last command. But if you do it with selecting everything and then editing everything, ASDF, which is the way to do it, that's done. That took 2 seconds. I didn't actually also provide progress, so that's one of the issues with this. Let me make sure that does work with this line. I think we're probably going to have to, I don't know what to do about this, because 1,000,000 functions really is too big of a deal. You really should do it this way here. This is what it's meant to work with. Yeah, it doesn't provide progress for the set values. Okay, well, I want to look into that. Crawling my MD journal notes. Okay, well, I'm really curious how that works for you, Abraxas. Like, are you looking to make an actual kind of plug-in for visidata so that it automatically knows how to do things, or are you just looking for a data viewer, maybe editor? So I was going to look into just briefly here, modify. This is where this is where GE was. No, it's not really. Sheets, there it is. Set call input. Set values type. I would have thought there's a progress in here, but no, I see. There's no. Yep. No progress. Okay, so will it be progress? Let's see if that gives us progress here. Yeah, one step at a time, indeed. That's probably wise. I did it too soon, didn't select everything. Now I'm selecting everything. Okay, so now if I edit that and ASDF, I should get, I thought I would get progress. Oh, that's my problem. No? No progress yet? Really? So let's select everything. Edit, gedit. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I do know. First of all, that was good that progress was available on VD. I think that I can't use. Yeah, I would have thought this VD progress would have gotten us progress here. I have to do it. Let's try it the manual way here. With progress, great, progress, gerund equals setting for now. And the total is going to be the length of rows. It's prog. Let's see if this gives us the right thing here. We load it, select everything, edit that. Oh, this is gonna be irritating, isn't it? Why did that not give us? Again. It's interesting though that it seems to do a lot of work, maybe even does all the work, but still is. Oh, okay. So it is doing it, it's just, is it adding an undo? That's the, what takes all the time? Selected row, oh, maybe it's pulling together selected rows. Interesting. Okay. I guess I can accept that for now. So, yeah, I think that's at least mildly better. We're gonna try it without the with here. See if we can't get it to work. Oh, it was on here, wasn't it? We're gonna try this again. And maybe I just didn't wait long enough. I shouldn't have to add progress manually. It should just know. Now it might be that it's, no, zip uses an iterator, so using the iterator on it should work. Okay, let's try it. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this though. Does your watch tell you what year it is? I'm not sure actually, Abraxas, if you noticed these little messages, little Mati messages that appear yet? And do you know where they're from? Or maybe from multiple sources, but GESDF. Doing, processing. We get to setting. Yeah, okay, it does that. So that works fine. Okay, I don't know. I think I just didn't wait long enough. So that's fine. Let's add that in there. So let's give some progress. This is in set value, or maybe there's modify. Okay, so I'm still thinking about this. All right, how to do repeat last. in a way that actually it doesn't take forever. I might have to. Do I have enough time? I think I do have just enough time to profile that. It's going to be ugly. Like, it's not going to. Ugh. I'm going to do it with like 20,000 rows because I don't need a million rows for it to be slow. Let's find out here. So we're going to do. What do we have? I guess maybe we could do it with our standard sample data just for the profiling. Oh, it'd be a little bigger than that. We're going to do head 20,000 on this. Where are you? Okay, sure. 20,000. And then we're going to load that. And I'm virtually guarantee you selecting all these and editing one of them and then input selected. Yep, and it's just going to take a god-awful amount of time. So, yep. I mean, to be honest, it's just not the way you should be doing it. And the fact that it is responsive is kind of not, I'm not sure it should matter, or it should be, I'm not sure it's something we need to fix. I kind of do want to see if there's an easy way to improve the performance. Maybe that's out of scope for now. I wonder. Let's do it as long as we're here. So, okay, we're going to run it in dash n with profiling on, and that will create some extra files here we'll have to analyze. So I think, I don't want to have it wait though. I don't think I can cancel it. We need to make our Control C cancel all queued commands. I think that's actually a necessary addition here. Cancel sheet, visidata threads. So it's actually visidata threads, cancel sheet. But this is not just all of threads. This is going to be, we're going to make this be cancel sheet. And then we call cancel thread on VD or VD fail. So that's one part of it. Then also we want to throw away all of the next commands. Well, those are in. Oh, play around with this here. Visidata command log. Commands. Oh, it's replay cancel. Okay. I think that's probably Visidata replay cancel. Which is nice. And then we also have the queued funcs, which we don't use in a lot of places, but are right here. So who uses queued funcs? Queuing it, run to capacity, yup. And who calls run to capacity here? Oh, right. After the function, the async thread function runs, potentially longer. Interesting, right? Well, I put this in there for a reason. Who calls queued func? Oh, I see. These are these. Oh, okay, right. Got it. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put the clear the queued func here too. It's not run to capacity. It's going to be. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like cancel queued funcs. I don't know. We'll just clear it out. Okay. So let's try this here, and we're going to run it with profiling. And the same test. Now we just gotta run this, select everything, edit one thing, and then replay. No, not replay. Repeat. There we go. Input selected. Okay, and then I spent some 5 seconds running it. So we're gonna wait, let it go for a couple more seconds, I guess. Have some water. And after this, we're gonna press Control C. Hopefully it does work. And then okay, let's try Control C. Great. Quit. Oh, shoot. I don't think I got the PyProf. Yeah. Okay. I got to do. Well, there it is. Repeat for selected PyProf. Okay. Maybe this is actually great. I'm going to install kcachegrid. This is my long-standing tool for looking at these things. And then there's a tool called pyprof2cachegrid, I think. I'm not sure if it's in Debian. If not, it's installed from the web, but it's just a tool that converts the pyprof file that got outputted here into the format the cachegrid takes. Doop, 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 doo. Okay. Pyprof to call tree. There we go. Pyprof to call tree. Okay. It's a very small script, but still necessary. Pyprof to call tree. Okay, I'm gonna look online here. How do I run this thing? I don't profile that often, but okay. So we run it with. Oh, just -i-o. Okay, sounds good. -i, repeat, -o, same, but let's call it this. Okay, cachegrid, repeat. Okay, so let's see, of course, at least half the time is taken up by draw sheet. Okay. So I can try the exact same test with that fix that I had tried earlier, so it doesn't draw it literally every time. And you can see if, at least we can take this draw sheet down to some much lower fraction of it. But you know, there's also this. Isn't that the cycle that includes? Okay, so we're gonna investigate this. Get keystroke. Unless it's being called a huge number of times. And it's not, it's only being called once. That's interesting. Okay, I think it was just those 26 seconds that we waited. Let me look at the self thing. Okay, so cycle 1, I see. Oh, of course, everything the draw sheet does. Yeah. Well, it's interesting though that there's 3 seconds in get keystroke. So I'm just gonna browse here. Init of what though? Utils 149. What's that init there? Oh, okay, named list. Interesting. This might be all of the stuff to draw. Yeah. That's interesting that. Yeah. Okay, we're going to try at least speeding up a little bit like I did before. With the. Okay, let's try this exact same thing again here. What issue is it? 2932. That was the first run. I need to reload, do not do. Okay, let's try that again. Same test. Select everything, edit one thing, repeat, input selected. And then after a few seconds, we'll try a Control C. This guy? Oh, look at that. It is kind of banging through him. You know, still taking some time, but at least it's making more progress. I don't think we had got even out of 19,000 before. And then if we quit it, we'll see a new thing here. And sure enough, now the draw is it even on here? Oh, there, it's way down here. I didn't see it. I see draw a row. Huh. Yeah, so we take it out. Now everything's in this cycle 1. Repeat for selected via Q command. So the Q command, I don't care about as much. This doesn't seem like it took that much time. Oh, we don't care. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, so we don't care about the particular thread because all it's doing is queuing these commands up. It's putting 20,000 commands into the queue, and then it goes ahead and runs them in the standard draw loop. So I think I'm actually looking in the wrong place here. Now the problem is that I don't think I actually do have a main profile, which is problematic. I really would have thought. Yeah, I think I have to fix the profiling here. That's unfortunate. That's the case. Profile sheet. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll try that again. So GS, E, heat, selected. So yeah, it's doing a lot of work here. That's great, but if I look at the profile sheet, Control T for. Oh, is it? Okay, I think it's bouncing me back. It is. That's also interesting. Okay, so you can't change sheets while commands are running. It's maybe fair. Okay, so profiling is not turned on for the main thread. When I use the profiling option, that's not correct. Control underscore. Do I have a control underscore? What the heck? Control underscore. No. Oh. I thought I can do control underscore. Maybe this terminal isn't doing it right. Okay, I may have to toggle. Something's funny though, because it should just happen here. And it's doing something. So okay, well I see. So options profile happens. Yeah, the thread profiler is used when we start a new thread, but not for the main thread. So if I toggle profiling, I see. So I kind of do have to either turn it on manually, or I may want to rework this here. So okay, so if options profile let's do it. In main, it's actually args. Well, it's either args or options, doesn't really matter to me. I kind of want to do it early, as early as possible, so that I can put profiling on there. It's just these things. Okay, so we're going to put profile here. This is the current thread. And now, if I, who does that? Oh. Okay, maybe just saves it automatically. So we're gonna try this again. We see it work. Okay, so profiling GS. Okay, so things are taking longer. I think that's because of profiling. So now if I cancel this, and then if I quit, I probably should make a command. I don't think I see it. I don't see a main here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to not exit terribly. So either I can turn this off here, which is fine for now. That's fine. GS E. Okay. Wait another 5-10 seconds to get some sampling data. Okay, and then we'll cancel it and quit. And do we have? There's no main. Well, I would have thought that that would do it. Oh, we have to do the disable at the end. That's the key part. I think. I don't see it dumping anywhere else, so. Yep. Okay, so we'll do this disable and see if that actually that dumps it out. Thanks for being here. Well, everybody, and Wombat helping me out. He looks very dapper today. Okay, let's quit and see if I have a main thread here. I still don't. Okay, so I'll have to investigate saving off the profile. Source equals the profile, so I think it's just I don't think I need the say what's gonna happen. May as well have the same thing. I'm not gonna ask, we're just gonna do it. Once more with feeling. And then we'll see. There it is. vd.pyprof. Okay, let's see what all the time is taking up. And I'm guessing that's still no. Almost all the time. It's in cycle 2. Exec command 2, yeah. Look at a Kali map here. Yeah, the whole thing here. So get WCH makes some sense because it's actually waiting for the, oh. Okay, that's at least 30%. We can make it, I think, 30% faster if we use the main loop. There we go. And we're gonna get to Chris's timeout, which should return 0. Oh, if there are X commands, and it does. Huh. So just the fact that it's calling get WCH and timing out is taking a long time, it seems like. Huh. That's interesting. So yeah, my theory was that it was scheduling a 100 millisecond timeout, and so all of its time was spent in there, or a lot of time was spent in there just waiting for a key press and then not running the command. But that's not the case, I don't think. I think it's returning straight away. And everything else looks like it's kind of death by 1,000 paper cuts, although it's hard to tell. IGP has a lot of work to do in order to do it, in order to run a whole command. Well, but here, look at all this stuff. These are whole percentages of color pairs and colorizing. This is all the drawing stuff. So I have a theory. What if it wasn't drawing at all? What if it never drew? If there's next commands. Try that out anyway and see if it's, or like only every once in a blue moon. Oh, welcome back, on you. I guess I've decided to dive into this drawing thing here. Last draw time. And the min draw. You know, I think we're going to make this be every 2 seconds. And let's just see if we get any better performance from this, if we're just drawing the screen less often. I bet we will. Let's find out. Okay. Now this should be drawing every 2 seconds. And it didn't draw at all. That's interesting. Why did that change it? Huh. That. Huh. That's interesting. I would not have expected that to. Huh. Yeah. If I change that to 2000, it winds up never redrawing the screen. Oh no, it is. Okay, it's just taking a 2,000. Okay, maybe it is 2 seconds. Okay, well, let's try it this way here. 2 seconds. Oh, well, what's interesting, this might be a clue to a different bug we have, this screen redraw anomaly after idle timeout. Because I would have thought that this would have redrawn the screen by now. Like, it's been more than 2 seconds. So I'm thinking that it's not redrawing the screen. Like, if the timeout is too long, I'm not sure the exact situation, but it seems like if the timeout is longer than some window or something, then it just will get in a situation where it never redraws. Like if it, oh, I guess that's what it probably is. It's like it needs to redraw. Let's see, how am I going to say this? The timeout can become indefinite, and it hasn't redrawn since before it. So basically, it gets stuck into this case where it's not going to redraw. This may be actually the reason for some of the settling stuff in the first place. Yeah, I'm getting, it's dim, but I'm getting a little bit of a view, and I'm wondering if this isn't literally the issue of 2931 that Mindy Chef was talking about. Okay, Okay, well, let me just run the profile here. Oh, now you're gonna be kind of gross about this, huh? Okay, we gotta fix this now. So, last draw time. It's not even getting back here. Oh, but it's asking. Yeah. It's expecting it to have drawn it by the time it's waiting indefinitely. I wonder if we shouldn't use the get curses timeout, if we shouldn't use this last draw time in get curses timeout. If it's been... If anything else is happening, it's this -1 case. Draw time is greater than that. Equals. Let's at least try that. Oh, it's less. Sure, let's try that. Yeah, it hasn't gotten there yet. It's like if it's... Let's just try hand coding this here for a moment. Oh no. That's completely bunk. Well, that's interesting. Why would... Oh, it's gonna wait. Oh, it's... Okay, this... Right. Oh. If timeouts before idle times the curse's timeout is less than min draw, then it may never draw again. Okay. So let's try fixing this to 1 second and 11 minutes. See, I'm right about this. Nope. That made sense to me. Now it's going to take a second. That's so weird. Okay, well, I don't have time to dig into this right now. So we're going to undo all this stuff here. And I guess I may not be able to dive into this much more today. I'm planning on leaving here in a few minutes. I do think I want to, yeah, keep some of the profiling stuff in here. I don't mind it. I think that's reasonable. Although I want to move the pregnancy profile here. After all. Well, that's interesting. It's definitely lost some responsiveness with that change I made here. Oh, what was that? It's possible this is profiling baggage, so I'll have to turn that off and just see if it's there. Let's try it. Edit. Boom. Repeat. Okay, so at least it worked, the profiling. So I think I'm going to keep this in here. This is profile. Okay, at least there's that. And that'll make my life easier. In the future, I want to do this. But I think that this, oh, the cancel sheet I did want to keep also. No, not this, but this one, yes. It's not even threads, it's just like cancel. Remove queued funcs and queued commands on So it's this change here. Let's find out. Without profile, do we have the same lag? We do. Yeah, okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm thinking this change here, yeah, it's definitely worse, experientially. But it's making me wonder now if some amount of, if we're getting some lag by not drawing it every time anyway. Like, yeah, although the drain, that's not a key press. I'll have to think about this. It seems like if this is an OR like it was, but it is checked in, that it should be drawing it immediately after. So we're just going to do a VD draw all here. And see if, very temporarily try this. Yeah, it's still a little laggy. That's a separate pass here, I think. Okay, so not going to worry about this for the moment. I'm going to leave this as it is now. We're going to come back and deal with it. I won't be here tomorrow to live stream, at least not at 2 p.m. So I will be back on Thursday though, and we'll deal with this and see if we can't get ourselves into a better situation with it. Okay, I am off for today. Thank you, Wombat, for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Anya and Abraxas, anyone else who happens to come by. Yeah, it's slow but steady progress. And yeah, ciao, Anya. See you all next time. Cheers.